How to learn in Pauk and what is the exam mode? There are 4 ways how to learn with Pauk. So you have the normal learning mode, the exam mode, the spaced repetition mode and the kickstart mode. I want to show you now how to learn normally with Pauk and how to use the exam mode. I have prepared a file here for you which is loaded into the system, and you can see you have 11 individual cards distributed via these boxes. Blue squares here, they represent boxes from level 0 to level 5, and each level represents a level of knowledge you have about these cards. If you load the cards the first time, they are all in level 0 and you haven't learned them at all. So your target is to learn them that they go up to level 5. How to learn them? You have these buttons here below and on the side of the cards, and if you would press the big button here, you would learn all the cards in all boxes together. If you want to learn individual boxes, then you just press the small buttons and then you can select individually which box you want to learn. If you have given the right answer to a card, then it's always promoted to the next level until it's on level 5. But on the way up, it can be that you fail to give the right answer, and for all these cards which you have failed to give the right answer, they fall back to level 0. So your target is over time to get all the cards on level 5 that you're sure that you know the content of these cards. Let's make an example and learn these 3 questions. These 3 questions here are 3 different kind of answers you can give. You will see how we deal with that. So let's just start. Press the button here and it starts with displaying the first question with the hint, and the answer of course is hidden right now. There is an automatic display of the answer after a certain amount of time, so you can customize this in the settings, or you can review the answer when you press on this small watch here, which we do right now. And here you see the answer is displayed, and then you have the buttons here below. You can choose whether it was correct or not. So of course this is the button for the correct answer, this is the button for the wrong answer, and then also you can press stop and stop the learning procedure for now. So I decide now to press the correct button, and you will see the card will be promoted from level 0 to level 1. Immediately after, there is the second question displayed. The second question in that case is a single choice or a multiple choice question. So in this case it's a single choice question, and the right answer to that question, it's in German, is green. If I know that, I can click on that field. Right now I will choose to make that answer right, so I click green, and again here you have this little eye. If you click on the eye, then the right answer will be displayed. If the answer is right, the sign here turns green, and if the answer is wrong, the sign here turns red, and it gives you the right answer on the other boxes which you haven't chosen. So let's do that right now. Let's see if this was right. Okay, this was right. I can choose now to press the green button here, but okay, I can also choose to press the wrong button here, because it could be that I really didn't know the answer and just made a guess, and then yeah, I anyway would choose to have the answer wrong and would not promote it to the next level. But in this case I press the green button here, and you see it goes up 1 step and is promoted to level 2. So the next card is already displayed. This is a different kind of answer. In this case you have to type in the answer on your keyboard. So here the question was, what is the English word for die Küche, the kitchen. So this is the German version. Here you have to enter the English version. So I enter it. Okay. Let's say in this example I will do a spelling error. I will do an R at the end, so the answer will be wrong. Let's see what happens when I press the I, and you see my answer turns red, and it displays me the correct answer below. So in this case, as I had the answer wrong, I obviously pressed the wrong button, and this card will not be promoted to level 1, so it stays on level 0 as it was before. And finally, let's discuss the exam mode. The exam mode is a special mode you can use right before exams, and it's especially useful if you have a lot of cards loaded in your application. So not only 11 cards right here, like right here, so maybe you have to learn 200, 300, 400 cards, and a lot of those cards are already on level 5 and level 4. So these cards on level 5 especially, you really know them by heart, and if you would do a repetition right before your exams for the level 5 cards, it's pretty boring and you will get bored. And if you are bored, you have overlearned your stuff. So don't do that. So for the time before the exams, okay, you can review the cards quickly with these arrows here below, but it would be much better if you are directly going to learn for the lower levels, which you don't know. And anyway, in the lower levels, those will be less cards than you have on the higher levels. So just drill them up in a short amount of time. Make probably a little bit of review of the whole set, and that's it. And that's basically the exam mode. It's super efficient. You don't lose time. You can do a repetition of a lot of content right before your exams. You know exactly the cards you know, because you will not forget them anymore on level 5, and you can especially drill the lower levels, the things you don't know that you anyway have them in your short-term memory, maybe for the exams right on the next day, but at least your test scores will be much better than with that methodology.